Hey everybody, welcome to Personalized Products for Year-Round Profits. I'm Will, but first, as always, can you hear me and can you see me? Give me a one in the little chat box if you can, please. And let me know too, where are you located on planet Earth? Type your location in the chat box now. I want to see who the furthest away is. I'm in London, Ontario, Canada. It is approximately 10 degrees, rainy, and not fun. Although last Friday, it was 30 degrees, sunny, and I was getting a sunburn. So go figure. It just dropped like crazy. The weather is nuts. It's up and down, like worse than a roller coaster. All right, what do we have here? We have Long Island, New York, right on. Vancouver, British Columbia. Oh, that's pretty far. We have a couple in California. Lovely. Yeah, don't tell me about the weather there. I know it's beautiful. What do you got? Singapore. There we go. That's the furthest away. I get who's gonna. Oh, Melbourne. I thought you meant Melbourne, Australia, but Melbourne, Florida. Very nice. I bet it's beautiful down there. Edmonton. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Toronto. I'm sorry about your Maple Leafs. I don't mean to laugh, but my God, they just cannot win in the playoffs ever. It's really discouraging. All my friends are like down in the dumps now after that. All right, we do have people still coming in, and I appreciate you coming on a morning webinar like this. If you're watching the replay, we're doing this on a Friday morning, which is a weird time, but I have to do it because kids are at school, wife's at work. It's just me and the dogs, and that's when the house is actually the quietest. So I'm going to dive right in because I do have a lot to cover. If the audio goes out, just hit me up. Let me know in the chat because at one point in the other one, uh, my headset came unplugged, which was really annoying. Anyway, let's do this. So again, thanks for coming. I've got a lot of stuff to show you. I just want to start with like I love personalized products more than any other print-on-demand product out there, and you can put them on multiple different ones. But holy cow, they just convert so much better, and you can charge so much more. It's really, really, really fun. So what are we doing today? Well, we're going to learn to sell personalized print-on-demand products. Why? Because these convert better than generic products. You can compete in niches with people that have generic products, and you'll blow them away because as soon as you can personalize something, it just adds that extra layer that people love, and they'll actually pay a little bit more for it, and they'll buy it quicker than they will a generic product. A generic one, they'll actually go to Google and start searching around. But yeah, with personalized, it's amazing. So you can charge more for them, but the problem is this: it can be very complicated to figure out, especially if you're selling on Etsy. That's one where holy cow, it can be complex. Even Shopify, the setup can be complex once if you haven't done it before. But fortunately, you've got me, and I've been through all the trials and tribulations with all these personalized products. So I actually know what I'm doing now, and I have the ability to actually market them too. So I already did all that, so you don't have to. These work with Shopify or Etsy. I'll show it all, and then you can decide what you want to do next. So what are we going to cover? Three things. Number one, I'm going to go through some real products that are selling right now as we speak. And number two is the biggest issues that sellers have with personalized products. And spoiler alert, number one is the tech side. The technical side can be daunting. Number three is what to do next. So it's your turn to do something now. So who's it for? Basically following people who has always wanted to sell those personalized products. Like you've been on Etsy and you've seen them, and you're like, man, that's pretty cool. How does that work? And you see it's a bestseller, and you see it's got like 2,000 reviews, and you're thinking, man, that's got a ton of sales, but you're not sure how. Maybe you're not getting sales selling generic print-on-demand products, which means you're not happy. Which means like you get sick and tired of being sick and tired. Which means a lot of people they just want to have a solid print-on-demand business with consistent results. And if you've been trying but failing too much now, then this is definitely for you. Who it's not for, basically, those negative people, finger pointers, quitters, bad attitudes, and all around unpleasant people. I just turned 50 and I'm like old and I have no time for any of that. So if that's you, I doubt it because you're here. So I'm sure this is for you. So if you stay until the end, I do have something for you. But before we begin, and there are a lot of people that have come in through the free print on demand course. So I just wanted to introduce myself to you. My name is Will. I've sold over seven figures in the print on demand world so far and counting. I made 7 figures with my courses, coaching, and my membership site. I work at home. I'm there right now in my office at the front of my house. I'm old. I just turned 50. I'm stubborn. Ask my wife. I love being an online entrepreneur. I love helping people succeed even more than that. And I once told my wife this at dinner one time. I was in my 9 to 5 job and I couldn't stand it. It was taking up all my time and taking my time away from what I really wanted to do, which was work for myself, be my own boss, be self employed. And so I looked up from my spaghetti and meatballs and I said, I have to quit my day job to start making money. And she looked at me like I was from Mars. Because really, I mean, you don't hear people say that too often. But that was way, way, way back in 2007. And I did just that. So being self employed means I drive my kids to school and pick them up every day, which I love. I've done it for every single one of them. And I love it because I'm unemployable at this point. I couldn't work a job if I wanted to. It wasn't easy, and I wouldn't trade it for anything. So, enough about me. I think you get the gist. A better topic is to talk about you. So, have you made any money in your print on demand business? Just, a lot of people have, but I think more haven't, unfortunately. Which the next question is, are you happy with your print on demand business? Are you stuck? Is something holding you back from profits? Usually, honestly, you see those people who are doing really well and you're like, what the heck are they doing? And they're not really doing anything super special. They just took action and maybe got a little bit lucky with something that worked and something that worked well and carried everything else for them. So do you have a plan, right? Do you have a plan to get you to profits in the next 30 days? First, you're not alone if you don't have a plan. Second, don't give up. There is hope. And third, look at the attempts it took to create the light bulb. Apparently, it was like 10,000 attempts. I don't know how true that is. Maybe that's a wives' tale, a little wives' tale, but it seems legit because really back in the day, there was hardly electricity, let alone light bulbs. So whoever invented that must have been a pretty smart guy because he just kept trying and trying and trying. And the cool part is when you're learning something and you're trying something, the stuff that you're learning that isn't working is actually almost as valuable as the stuff that you learn that does work because your mistakes are something you learn from so you know what not to do again, right? So maybe it could just be a matter of, you know what, you're in the wrong niche. That could be it. It could be as simple as that. And there are, even for me, I know I launched a t-shirt store in the yoga niche and it just didn't work out at all. Like I was making sales, but I was basically breaking even or losing a little bit on it. So after about $5,000 in Facebook ads, and I had brought back like I think 12,000 in revenue, um, but a bunch went to cost of goods sold too. So I actually broke even overall on that store and I actually shut it down and I moved on to another niche because the niche I was in was the wrong one for me anyway. I I don't know that people actually buy yoga shirts. Like I know they buy yoga tank tops and yoga pants and they buy like yoga mats and yoga water bottles or whatever. But my kids told me, they're like, Dad, women don't want to wear a funny yoga t-shirt, like in general. They want like a cute tank top or something like that. So I was in the wrong niche. I didn't understand the niche. I didn't get it. So what I did was I shifted gears, and now I do have stores that are actually profitable in other niches. So maybe you've been selling the wrong products as well. Which with the yoga example, that's exactly what I did. It's not your fault. I mean, there's a lot of different ways to succeed. Pivoting can turn your business around. I am not afraid to pivot, and I actually encourage people to pivot. If you've been doing something for like 2 or 3 months and it's just not working, pivot. Like that's the beauty of being online and being in the print on demand business is you can pivot like literally on a dime. Like I am pivoting my I'm pivoting a store I have right now to another one just based on some research that I was doing this week where I'm going to be opening up another store because I love pivoting. I just love like the one I have going, it's doing okay. It's actually making money. It's going to stay running, but I'm not really going to focus on it. I'm going to focus on this new one as a challenge to get it up to like $20,000 a month as quickly as possible. And with all the knowledge that I've gained from the stores that I've done in the past, I feel like I can do this very, not easily, it's going to take a lot of work, but I feel like I can do this because I've done my research. I know all the mistakes that you're not supposed to make. And using all the stuff that you're going to learn today too, man, it opens up a whole new world of possibilities. So pivoting is not something to be frowned upon. I think the smartest business people pivot. Like go back through time and look at all the big time billionaires and where they started and where they are today. And a lot of them didn't really start with the business that they're in today. So with you online, you can move quick and you can make fast decisions and you can change things. So if you're struggling along doing something and it's not working, pivot. Don't be afraid to. Okay. It's not your fault. I mean, there's a lot of different ways to succeed. Pivoting can turn the business around, but the key is if something is not working, stop doing it. That's just it, right? Learn from past mistakes so you can shift gears to better things. You have options and so many paths that you can take. Which one is best? Well, I'm going to show you the best one today that I like. But lack of sales can be very frustrating. You can change that and start getting consistent sales if you're willing to follow what I say. So the best way right now, honestly, is personalized products. And so this applies to niche stores like um, well, I have like a pickleball t-shirt store. I'm still trying to figure out how to put personalized products in there. I'm thinking I'm actually going to personalize the paddles within that store. And I know that little change in that store is going to make that store skyrocket because I don't know anybody else that's selling personalized pickleball paddles online. I'm trying to figure out t-shirts and how I can integrate personalized products with that, or like hoodies. Coffee mugs, I believe I can. I've got some designs in there that I'll be working on there. But um, adding those personalized products to that niche is going to work. I also have a gift store, which just rotates through all the holidays every throughout the year, and I just sell products there. So that's something that you'll see too. My gift shop, and right now the focus as of shooting this is Father's Day. I've got ads running. I got products selling that are personalized for Father's Day gifts. So the personalized world works really, really, really well with gift stores, but it can also work with like niche down stores too. So it's just you got to be creative in how you integrate it with those. So if you're not sure how, that'll all be fixed. You're not sure what to sell, that'll all be fixed. So picture yourself right now actually making money daily. Just like it puts a smile on my face when I just think like, oh yeah, that's pretty good. I'm doing that. That's wonderful, right? Sounds like a dream, but it isn't. The point is don't give up on your dream. Your dream is your goal. Excuse me. And your goal is what keeps you going. So goals are good. We all have them, right? What's yours? I'd like you to type yours in the chat box now. Just let me know monetarily what's the dollar figure every month, just revenue wise, that you will hit that when you hit that, it means you made it. Is it 1,000, 5,000, 10,000? We usually get somebody who says 100,000, which is actually not it's out there. Like you're in the top 1% when you do that, but it is possible. So let me know your dollar figure that would make you happy, that would make you sit back and go, I did it. I finally accomplished my goal. I'm finally doing what I wanted to do, and life is good. So what do we got here? We got 15,000 right on, 10,000, 15,000 profit, like it. So 15,000 profit. Uh, I just saw a comment in here. Being from Ontario, you're from Mars. Come on, you're out west. You can't say that. All right, 10,000, 5,000, 1,000. I just want to make a sale a day. You know what? That's actually a pretty good goal. If you're brand new, a sale a day is nice. And then you're like, okay, now I made a sale a day. Let's go to 5. Let's go to 10. Let's go to 25. Let's go to 100 and beyond, right? So I'm seeing a lot of different numbers here, but it looks like 10,000 is about the average of that. Just a quick math. But here's my goal for you. I want you to be selling 20 personalized products a day on your store within the next 30 days. So why do that? Why am I so specific? Because why not? why not 20 a day? You can aim for more. And why within 30 days? Because a goal without a time frame is just a wish. And I can't remember where I read that, but it hit me. I'm like, if you don't put a time frame on this stuff, it's just like a thought and something that's out there, but it doesn't make a reality at all. Point is, without goals, we all struggle to keep going. So bumps in the road, they're going to happen along your journey to success. The economy is going to go belly up. Uh, New people are going to come into office that are going to totally wreck things for everybody else, and throw chaos into the marketplaces. That's going to happen. That is happening right now. Life goes on though. It will come back to the norm. It will prosper again. The economy goes up, the economy goes down. Interest rates go up, interest rates go down. Your business goes up, your business will go down. Like there will be stuff that will happen that you didn't even think of, and you will recover too. So the point is you have to keep going because you have that goal. Why tell you all this? Because you need something to keep you going. Bad days are going to happen. Goals give you something to focus on. So you can feel sorry for yourself and wallow in self-pity, or you can change anything you want in your life, which is why you're here. So maybe you've tried and failed, and that's why I put together the Personalized Products Bootcamp, but more on that later. Let's get into the training now. So let's dive in. I can't wait. Number one, this is my favorite part of the whole thing always, is real products that are selling right now. Let's go look around and see what is selling. So I'm going to go to my favorite little research place. And even if you're not selling on here, I just love that they give away all their data. I have actually considered making my own spy tool for this because did you know you can use AI to write, um, programs and scripts that can connect to other APIs and pull in data based on your search terms. So I could create a simple form on my website, and I could have it just pull in like all the different results from Etsy, put it into a nice table, kind of like Everbee, but not a Chrome extension, like an actual website you would go to. I'm considering that because I had AI actually write me some scripts for some things that I was doing with the membership site, and I was blown away at how it connected like 3 different programs without me writing a single line of code. I just told it what to write. It's like, hey, copy and paste this and put it here. And I was like, what? Anyway, let's go here. So to start, we're going to go with, there it is, personalized gifts. And I'm in an incognito window, so it doesn't know it's me. So I'm going to type this in and check this out. There's so many in here. Like there's bracelets, there's all this good stuff. There's mugs, there's cutting boards. I guess that's a cutting board. There's pictures, but if we want to narrow it down, we can. So let's say we're like, okay, personalized gift is fine, but let's go with like a shirt. And let's see what comes up. Front, back, your design. These custom ones, pretty cool. Custom shirt. Probably have to dig down a little bit deeper here for shirts. So let's go to what's coming up next. Father's Day shirt. And here we go. Some popular ones down. This one is actually really popular all the time. And that has 40 reviews, but there's another one that has like 2,000 reviews. And that's where they put like that 1959, 1981, 1983, 2023. You can edit that. And actually, I'll show you what I did. This is my store. There's mine. So you can personalize it. And then you pick your color. Kind of like the black. I would go like a 3XL because I'm a big dude. Personalize. And then I would say, well, when was I a boyfriend? I don't know. 1998. When I become a husband, 2001. I don't know. Father, 2003. And then birth year, 1975. Look at that. Live preview. Add that to cart. Boom, you're done. Like that is the power of this personalization stuff. It's so easy to do. Let's go back home here. So these personalized ad shirts do work very, very well. Let's try personalized dad, grandpa. Okay, it actually came up there. I just want to find the one that had the boatload of sales. Popular now. Was it this one? Let's try it. Yep, 1,246. So, like a good spy. Actually, let me pick a size. Let's go XL. And so we know, in this case, 1,246 people reviewed it. And if we assume that 15% of people leave a review, that means that has about 8,306 sales times 35.99. Holy crap. Almost 300,000 in revenue off this simple shirt. How do you make this? Well, I've already done it, but I can show you. I can teach you exactly that. It's using personalization software on your store. Now this one is on Etsy. So I'll tell you this, I have an advantage over this listing because I can run ads and I can also do a live preview. So I have two things going for me that this Etsy listing doesn't. In here, enter the 4 dates you want to be listed on the t-shirt. Example, husband since 95, father since 89, grandpa since 2007, legend since 1959. Here's the problem with Etsy and these personalized products. That entry will go through, and I believe this one is actually using probably the same personalization software I use. The person, though, is going to have to go in from Etsy and pretty much create this design as a one-off, and then edit the order to swap out the mock-up one with the real dates that the person enters. It takes a couple of extra steps. There's no live preview. So on Etsy, the person who's selling this and the person who's buying this, I mean, they don't actually create the shirt live. So the seller has to create the shirt, and that takes time. So if there's 8,000, let's say 8,300 orders, and let's say each order takes, we'll go very fast and say 5 minutes. That's 41,500 minutes of work. If we break that down into an hour, divided by 60, that's 691 hours of work. That's a lot of work. Like if we take a 40-hour work week, that's 17 weeks of 40-hour work weeks to fulfill 8,300 orders on Etsy of this personalized product. No thanks, not interested. That's why I did it this way. And I put this thing on my own store where the actual customer makes the shirt, they hit add to cart, they buy it, it goes through to the actual customization program that I have the option now of I can automate that. I can just send it right through to the printer, or I can have it hold until I look at it and then press a button to release the order. So I like to look at it and then press a button to release it just in case they made a mistake in a number or something. But the speed of me doing it versus somebody doing it manually is like 100 times faster because I just have to look at the order, press one button, and boom, it's off to the races. There's nothing else involved. So this way to do it is a lot better on that. And you probably noticed already on here, I've got another one too, a platter. So we're going to go back here. I'm going to show you this one. Let's go personalized. I don't know if platter comes up or not. It might. Yeah, there it is. So stuff like this. Dad's grilling plate. This one has a picture too, which you could actually do. But let's click on this, see how many are sold of this. Well, there's actually none. No reviews yet, but you could put the name, you could put an image, you could put Daddy's grilling plate. This type of thing is not that difficult to do either with the correct software, which we do have. Looking for more. There's one. Let's open that in a new tab. And this one is sold for 45 reviews. Daddy's grilling plate, Happy Father's Day 2025, love Max and Ruby. That is very simple, very easy to make. Look at the price on this. Holy cow. My God. Wow. That's nuts. Okay, so let's look at this. So 45 divided by 0.15, 300 sales times 55.98, 16,000 bucks right there in revenue. And the profit's probably about 15%. So 2,500 in profit. That's a guesstimate on a platter because I know those cost $15 and shipping's 10. And I'm sure they're charging for shipping here. But the point is, someone doing it here says this, like single lines will be on the bottom right, / longer lines or 2 lines of text will be at the bottom center. So this Max and Ruby, or this Happy Father's Day 2025, love Max and Ruby, they have to automate that. They have to, do that manually. Whereas for me, I did an actual different one. I made this design myself, but this is Grillin' and Chillin' Will's BBQ, and then they can personalize it, and they go here, and they can type in whatever they want. Or whatever they want to do. And then they hit add to cart, boom, it goes through. They do the order, and I'm actually selling this one right now with Facebook ads, and it's working. So I'm not afraid to show you this because it looks like wood, but I even say, if you notice on here, somebody just said, "Is that wood?" Perfect Father's Day gift. It's not real wood. We know it looks that way. We designed it that way. It's a 10 by 14 oval, microwave and dishwasher safe, oven safe up to 250 degrees, food contact, blah, 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 unbreakable. But I basically did this background up with AI, and then I took the template for the actual size and dimensions, and I created this nice black outline. That actually took me the longest time. And then I just went on Creative Fabrica and bought some icons for like a chicken, a cow, a steak, a knife, and a fork. And I created that part there. Grilling and chilling, created that in the personalization software. And it's super easy. And if they want to buy with a stand, I actually should raise the price here. Because I've been selling it with a stand for 50 bucks or without for like 40 bucks. And it works. It works very well. And I run ads right to this page. So this is all stuff that you can do too, and it is profitable. It works. So let's go back to my store here for a second, because I do have another one too. And I do run ads too to this main page as well, because I give them the choice. But this one, personalized name mug, so it's this dad belongs to. Check this out. This one, I think it was a grandpa that I found. Oh, there's t-shirts and there's mugs. There it is. So this one has 188 sales at 1733, or 188 reviews. So 188 divided by 0.05, 1,253 sold times 17.33, about 21,000 revenue. Not too bad at all. But again, they have to enter this. So they go mug title, they have to pick it. And then they have to enter the Oliver boy, Ella girl, whatever, how many it is. And then the person on Etsy has to go and make that design, which is no thank you. So what I did is I said, yeah, I'm not going to do that. I went to, again, AI, and I said, okay, let's make a boy and a girl figure, and let's put some cool font on that. But let's make this dad part personalizable, and let's give them the ability to pick every kid's gender and name and type it in. So if we go to 3, it's probably more reasonable. And then they can pick 15 ounce or 11 ounce. And then I go to personalize, and they can type it all in. So it could be this daddy belongs to maybe the first gender is a girl, and her name is Hazel. And then gender number 2 could be a boy, and his name could be Oliver. And then gender 3 could be a girl, and her name could be, I don't know, Margaret. That's it. So I just created it, and then I click add to cart, go complete checkout. I see that design on the back end. I release it, the order, it goes off to the printer, and we're done. So this is another one that's selling pretty well for me right now. And I've only got it at $19.99 for that one, and I've bumped it up to like 25 bucks for the 15 ounce. So you can see when you're doing it on your own store, there are a lot of advantages versus doing it on Etsy. Because on Etsy, you're gonna have to do a lot of extra work for it. And there's all these other different variations too. Like you can do t-shirts, this one would be very easy to do as well. That has 70 reviews, so it's got a lot of sales. This awesome grandpa belongs to boom, boom, boom. That would be actually pretty easy to do for a t-shirt design. You could make it so grandpas, they could edit that. They could put in whatever they want. Like what do you call grandpa? Papa, or I don't know. Whatever. I'm drawing a blank. What do you call grandpas? Papa is no one, or no, Nana is like grandma. Anyway, they can change it to whatever they want, or they could put this awesome dad, this awesome daddy, this awesome dude, this awesome uncle, this awesome uh, man belongs to whatever you want to put in there. It's totally cool. Granddad, yeah, you could do that. So that would be not that difficult to make actually. There's a whole bunch of other ones on here, but you can see That's just for like Father's Day. So for personalized shirts too, or let's go to personalized mugs, see what comes up here. There's another one that's designed with a hand uh, and the three like names. That's totally possible. Even this one, like data, and then the names below, totally possible. Looking for bestsellers. There's that grandpa one. What else we got for personalized mugs? Our first Father's Day. Oh, that would be, if it's just one kid, that would not be difficult at all. No reviews on that, but that's actually a cool one. So our first Father's Day established 2020. You can make that 2025 personalizable, and then Daddy, you can make that personalizable, and then Lindy, you can make that personalizable. Like there's so many different ways to do it. And if you're, I got a question like already, where do you get the graphic for that? Well, you go here, and you can type that in, dad hand. So I think it's dad hand. Yeah, they got a whole bunch of these. Something like this, fist bump. There you go. There's more, but there's the dad and there's the name of the kid. Or you could get AI to do it too if you didn't want to use Creative Fabrica. But Creative Fabrica is actually a really good resource because it can save you a lot of time. That's a little bit off topic, but that's how you do those. Super easy. T-shirts, mugs, platters. There's even the, you know, those signs, personalized signs. I think it's signpost things like this bestseller, 155 reviews. But you could, this would not be difficult to do at all. Even with the multiple number of people and the birth dates and the names, it would take a little bit of setup. But once you know how to use the personalization software to do all this stuff, it's amazing. And I'm telling you that what you're looking at on the screen right now, I know a guy who's in that business and he's been in it for like over 5 years. He doesn't work like a day in his life now. He just has a whole team running his store. And this is what he started with, was this. And now he's advanced into other things, um, like personalized wise, but these signs are amazing. They're so cool. Now on Etsy, it's kind of a pain in the butt, but if you do that on your own store, it's actually quite easy to do. Which is personalized family names, vintage streets. Okay, personalized family name street sign, and this is one that I'm going to be teaching as well because I've never taught this one. There's a bunch there. I'm looking for the store. Oh, there's one. So this store, 365 Canvas. I don't know if you've ever been there, but my God, they have a boatload of these, and they have like a lot with a lot of reviews too, which means they're making money. Now this is on Shopify, so you can see how it says Karen established '03. Karen and Chris. I guess that is a when they met, or maybe an engagement sign, or maybe a marriage sign. I'm guessing that's their wedding date. Then personalized, and this is using actually custom software, but the one that I use, I think, is actually a little bit easier to use than this one. So there's one example, leave page. There's also others. What was the name of it? Family. Is it this one? Here it is. This one, premium printed gifts for your family. If you're a bestseller, it's okay. And you've got stuff like, there's those signs again. They just put a background and they put a sign in front of it, which is really neat. And then I got this one. I guess this is a popular one. Michael and Jennifer, God bless the broken road that led me straight to you. That would actually not be difficult to do at all. You just got two names. And it's, look at that price. For a canvas print, 36 by 24. I'm actually going to bookmark this because that is a good example for me to go through for you guys inside the old boot camp. Because yeah, canvas prints are nice, but they don't really sell unless they're personalized. This store has shut down. What? We're sad to announce that Family Gifts Co. has shut down. What the heck? That's new. That's literally today. What is happening? Wow, I'm in shock. This store's been around forever. They have like a boatload of reviews too. Well, how can you do that and then not make it clickable? Weird. Whatever. Something must happen. There's Father's Day. I mean, maybe they're pivoting to something else. Maybe they sold it. Maybe they're retiring. Who knows? But this place has been around forever. Blankets. You do blankets too. Apparently this design is popular because it's on the deer thing too. Yeah, maybe got hacked. Who knows? Candles. Oh yeah, I didn't even think of candles. But all these personalized designs, you can just put them on like whatever product you want, really. And there's even personalized candles on Etsy. Anyway, I've spent way too much time in here. I just looked at the clock. I apologize for that. Uh, the point is, there are so many options with personalized products. It's insane. And as you can see, I get lost in them because I get all pumped up over the next one I'm going to look at. So pretty cool, right? Like personalized products are the best way to make money with print on demand, bar none. And there's so many different paths that you can go down, and there's so many different products you can offer, and there's so many out there that are working right now that it's like it's sitting there looking at you in the face, and all you have to do is make your own version. That's it. Like don't copy somebody. Like that deer one, I love it. I think it's very cool, and I can see why that would work on a canvas print, but I'm not going to copy that exact design. I would go to AI and I would make a unique one, or I would go to Creative Fabrica and I'd buy a unique one that doesn't look like that. Same inspiration, different actual design. So why sell them? Well, there's a bunch of reasons, which we already talked about, but higher perceived value, so you can charge more for custom items. Stronger emotional connection. Customers buy with their heart, not just logic. Less competition. Personalized products are harder to copy because of that moat that is built around them with the technology. That's a lot of people are scared to even attempt. Gift friendly year round, perfect for birthdays, weddings, holidays, and anniversaries, or tying into niche type stores. Okay. Increased conversion rate. People are more likely to buy when it's made just for them. You get more repeat customers because happy buyers return for more gifts and occasion. There's also that social media sharing that happens with these. More likely to be shared and tagged online. People will get the product, take a picture of it, post it on Instagram, post it on Facebook, post it on TikTok, wherever they are. They'll post it. And then other people will be like, where the heck did you get that? And then they send it to your store. Word of mouth starts happening and it's lovely. So there's also that commitment, right? There's fewer tire kickers and more serious buyers because if somebody lands on a page that they don't have to do anything on except hit the add to cart button after they picked like a color and size, maybe, that's not much commitment versus somebody hitting the personalize button, actually personalizing it, seeing how it looks with the name that they want on it, their own unique creation. Now the commitment's higher. So the actual conversion rate on these is a lot higher than a generic product. There's also built-in urgency because with live previews, that encourages quick decisions. Okay, so when I showed you those live previews, but when a buyer does that, they were already interested. They came to your site, they made their product, and now it's like, what are my options here? Well, I got that big add to cart button, or I hit the X. If I hit the X, I'm just going to lose all the work I just created. So imagine somebody who just created like a mug um, with 6 kids on it and 6 different genders. Well, they put in some commitment, and now they have an urgency to actually complete that order, which is a wonderful thing for us as sellers because the odds of them doing it go up dramatically versus somebody who just had to like pick a color, pick a size, add to cart. It works on Shopify and Etsy. It's flexible setup options across the platforms. I prefer Shopify because of the live preview and because I can run ads to my products, which is a huge leg up on Etsy. Conclusion, as you can tell, I'm a huge fan of personalized products. In fact, going forward, I can see the majority of my sales are coming from personalized products versus generic ones. In fact, like they are my preferred product type. But let's move on to the second part now, which is kind of, that's wonderful. That's all unicorns and rainbows. What are the issues with this stuff? There's got to be some, right? So let's go through the biggest issues that print on demand sellers have with these, and then we'll get to the end here. So first, You know what? I don't even know how to offer personalization. Fair enough. Most sellers are used to uploading static designs, but personalization like name states, clip art, or photos requires special product setups. Learning that can feel overwhelming, so sellers like never even bother starting. That's not good. I can help with that part. Okay, so that issue is taken care of. Second, I'm scared of fulfillment mistakes and possible refunds. Rightly so. Like, what if the customer enters the name wrong? What if the print doesn't match what they ordered? Do I have to manually edit every order? This is a big worry because that could be time consuming, and that fear stops sellers from even attempting to sell personalized products. Fear will stop you always with everything in life. Every single time, if you let it, don't let it. When something feels uncomfortable at first, that's normal. In fact, if it's uncomfortable, it's probably a good thing because you're doing something outside your comfort zone. So it is an issue, but it is solvable, right? So third, I don't know which personalized products to sell. That's easy. I mean, there are clues everywhere online. In fact, we already spent way too much time showing you how to research these. You make your own version of things that are already selling. Fourth, I don't know how to advertise personalized products. That's a big one. Running ads can be very confusing. Go on YouTube, you'll find like 500 different ways. Some work, some don't. So what do? You try everyone and you find out. I actually do this. I literally do. I'm still a fan of, I call it like my hobby. I go on YouTube and I look for Facebook ad strategies. Um, and then using my 18 years experience, uh, I'll run an experiment. Okay. And most of the stuff that I run the experiment with does not work. And maybe it could just be my ad account is not working in. Maybe I set something up wrong, or maybe just what they're saying isn't real. Okay. So I do that, but my testing can get expensive. So instead of you doing that, let me be the guinea pig for you. That's what I do. That's how I come up with all my methods. Sometimes I'll just have an idea, but then I'll only show you things I found that actually work that I put to the test. That is a big part of what I do as a coach and what I've always done as a coach. I take the hit for everybody. But let's finish this section off. So if personalized is the answer, why don't more print-on-demand sellers sell personalized products? Simple. They don't know how. That's it. And it can be intimidating to learn how to do it if you try to do it alone. And just sidebar, I have a course that I shot in 2023, personalized products on Shopify. The actual software that I use and show in that course is extremely complicated compared to the one I like now. The one I like now is actually way better. Plus, there can be costs involved too with personalized software. The one that I showed in the course from 2023, they charge you like 50 cents or a dollar per order on top of like a monthly subscription, which if you have like 1,000, 2,000 orders a month, that can add up real quick. The one that I use now doesn't have that. It doesn't have that per order charge, and it's actually easier to use. So you can try it alone. I mean, the smartest people learn from others who know like what they're doing. That includes me. I still join memberships. I still buy courses because I'm always a student, and there's always people that are ahead of me, and I want to learn from them because I want to get to their level. So the best way to do that, I practice what I preach. So you'll see me in memberships, you'll see me in Facebook groups, you'll see me buying courses because I don't know everything. I wish I did. I tell my wife I do, but I don't. Um, I'm always learning, just like you. So I'm always a student, and I always want to learn more. So the biggest mistakes can be easily fixed, is the point. Or you can keep doing what you've been doing. If you're doing well, keep doing it. If you're struggling, change things up a bit, pivot a little bit. Don't keep making mistakes and expect different results. I can help, but that's going to be up to you. Which leads me to the last part. Nice segue, right? So the third thing, which is vital, is the next step. So you have multiple options. You know the what part, which is personalized products. You've seen the products that are selling right now. Now it's time for the how part that will actually make you money. The reality check is it's not a simple thing. Okay, there's lots of moving parts. It can be complicated to figure out, of course. You need a couple things before you even start. You need like systems, products, personalization, ads, free traffic. You need motivation, guidance, training, coaching, and the most up-to-date methods, which is why I do things live. Because stuff that I've done, like that course from 2 years ago, um, there's still a lot of value in it and a lot of golden nuggets, but some of the dashboards have changed. Some of the methods have changed. Some of the companies I use have changed. Don't be afraid of change, right? Just make sure you're using the most up-to-date methods possible, which is why I also join memberships and I buy courses, because if I miss something, I want to learn from the guy who's doing it right now. So how do you do this? Well, you've got two basic options. You got the easy way, go from point A to point B in a straight line, or you got the hard way. Try and reverse engineer everything, try and figure it out on your own. You'll eventually get there. It just takes a lot longer. So the hard way, go for it on your own. Go to YouTube, search for how to sell personalized products online. You'll get different opinions, styles, methods, shifty people, tons of ways. Go try each one on your own. Now you've got something. It's not a solution, but it's something called information overload. And by the way, that was made with AI too. And the guy's eyes aren't really pointing directly forward, which I wanted to fix, but I never did. Anyway, you have so many options that you don't know where to start, which typically leads to overthinking and overanalyzing. So you do nothing, you go back to square one. That route stinks. I don't suggest it for anyone. Instead, take the easy route. Learn from someone who is an experienced expert. Let's go back to 2005 for a second so I can show you what I did before I went full-time online for myself. I found a mentor. So I was working at TD Ameritrade, took the night shift so I could search the internet for how to make money online, basically. Found a mentor. He taught me all about my first business, which was generating secured loan leads online, selling them to banks and loan companies in the UK. Without him, I'd still be at a 9 to 5. I'd be the regional manager of risk management for TD Ameritrade, and I'd probably want to shoot myself. But anyway, if you want fast results and you want to avoid costly mistakes, you want accountability and motivation, you want personalized advice and unique proven strategies, I can provide all that, giving you the easy route. Which brings me to my offer to you. Now, don't roll your eyes here. At the beginning, I mentioned the Personalized Products Bootcamp. That's what my offer is. I'll teach you how to sell personalized products on your store with free and paid traffic using the most up-to-date methods possible. The methods that I'm using right now, okay? Not theory, stuff I actually practice what I preach. So do you think you can do this? So far, we've covered real product examples, the biggest mistakes, and what to do next. So my question is, do you want to take it to the next level? Introducing the Personalized Products Bootcamp. The info and the methods I've shown today only scratch the surface, not even a dent, to be honest. The Personalized Products Bootcamp is all about research, design, creation, paid ad marketing, free traffic marketing, teaching you, getting you year-round sales and holiday sales too. So what is it? It's 3 live sessions and the support you need to succeed. Sound pretty sweet? I think so. I want to make sure you have everything you need to profit. I cannot wait for the day you tell me, Will, I got my first sale, or the day you tell me, Will, I got my 100th sale. When that happens, I will be the happiest coach on the planet. So warning, this is not for everyone. If you're not interested, you can turn this off now. If you are interested, stick around for a minute while I finish this off. So what you get is this. You get my coaching. It's 18 years experience. That's an old slide. Over 1.5 million in sales, over a million in coaching. I use AI daily in my business. I'm already getting free traffic. I have Etsy shops. I have Shopify stores. I don't really sell on Amazon. I should remove that. I sell on other t-shirt marketplaces a little bit, but they're old designs. I can handle any tech issue you encounter. I'll get you profitable. What you get is the live training sessions. There's 3 of them, 1 week apart, gives you time to complete each step in between. Replays are available if you can't make it live. Ask questions, get answers, and succeed. That is the training side. So I have some cool bonuses for you too, which tie perfectly into what we're doing here. So we need a way to interact. That's bonus number 1 is a dedicated support group available in a private Facebook group 24/7. Ultimate way to get support. Post questions, get answers, network with other like-minded individuals who are doing what you do. Awesome way to get support. So you get training and support. Sound pretty cool? I think so. We got a $997 value on both of those. That's $1,994. But that's not all. So I got a couple more bonuses for you, and these tie. There couldn't be a better fit for what I'm going to give you as the bonuses. So bonus number 1, engagement gifts. Let's talk about that for a second. They're huge sellers for personalized products. And if you go to my store that I show you, you'll see I have something on, actually 2 things on there right now. I'm adding more that work. I just sell like crazy because when people get engaged, they want to keepsake, they want to treasure, they want to remember that moment. You know, Barb and Bob, January 10th, 2025 or whatever, and they want to put that and they want to remember it. So I actually did a full boot camp on that, engagement gifts that are personalized, and it's it's yours as a bonus. I'm reading that. Spell check didn't pick that up. So the bonus number 2 is engagement gift bootcamp. These sell like crazy. Personalized engagement gifts. Example is the ornaments with the name and dates. And I thought ornaments only sell at Christmas time. They sell all year round. Like people will buy them. It doesn't matter time of year. Valentine's Day they sell. Mother's Day they sell. During the summer they sell really well because a lot of people get engaged then, and especially during the holidays because people put them on their Christmas tree. But you would think ornaments would only sell during Christmas time, but they don't. I'll teach you how. It's yours. You get it. $9.97 value. The engagement gift boot camp. It is personalized products as well, but it'll give you a leg up and give you something because I didn't want to go over things twice. I'm going to do new stuff in this one. I'm not done though, so I got more bonuses for you. If you want free traffic, cool. Let's get some to your products. Now I have a boot camp on that, the AI free traffic boot camp. It's yours. It'll help you get free traffic to your products. It's basically 3 sessions. How I use or you can use AI to get free traffic. People search places like Google for a lot of this stuff. They find your products, they click on them, they go and they buy them. It's pretty cool. You used to have to be a writer to do this, or you used to have to outsource it. Now I find AI can word things a lot better than I can, and it's gotten so advanced now that you can't even tell it's AI. Back when it first came out, it was pretty clunky, and you can kind of tell it was like a robot who wrote it, but now you can't. And all the stuff that you use, the content that you produce with AI, Google doesn't care. They really don't. As long as you're providing value, they don't care. So you're going to get that. This one, the Personalized Products Bootcamp, the support group, the engagement gift bootcamp, the AI free traffic bootcamp, total value $3,988. That's a lot already of amazing training to get you making money. But the key to scaling always is paid ads. So I have a smart scale method bootcamp that will teach you how to scale Facebook ads. Plus, I'm going to give you another method, a new method that I haven't shown inside this new bootcamp as well. So yeah, it's another full bootcamp and it's yours. So after this one, you'll be a Facebook ad expert. You'll be able to scale any product to the moon using Facebook ads. It's 3 sessions, everything you need. This is where you really start bringing in the money from your products. Spelling mistake there. So you get the Personalized Products Bootcamp with all new methods, all new content, all new products that I've never shown before. Then you get the support group. Then you get the engagement gift bootcamp, AI free traffic bootcamp, smart scale method bootcamp, which is all Facebook ads. $4,985 in value. I told you they tied in perfectly. So how about one more? Now this is something you can't skip. You 100% need this. It's the personalization software. Some can get quite expensive, to be honest. Not for you though. I made a sweet deal and you benefit. So I got you a 30-day free trial of my favorite personalization software. I tried them all. You guys know me. I'm not scared to test something out. And if it doesn't work, I'm not going to use it. If it works, I'm going to love it. Others charge you per order, which is crazy. This one doesn't. You've got 30 days to start profiting with this software. I'll be showing you how, which is why I also put a 30-day thing. Remember back in the beginning, I said 30 days. This is why. So I'll be showing you how to use it in the training. What you saw in my store is that software. Okay. It's a wicked deal. It's amazing. I love it. And the more I use it, obviously you get used to it, but the more I find it's really one of the easiest ones to use, which is a big deal with personalization. So you get this bootcamp, support group, the engagement gift bootcamp, the AI free traffic bootcamp, the smart scale method bootcamp, 30 days free personalization software, $5,482. I should charge that for it, but I'm not. So I had a choice to make. First option, sell this for cheap, get more people going. Second, charge more, limited to fewer people. I went with option 1. This is for everyone. So $9.97 is the price for this, but hang on, since I want you to do this, I'm offering it for 70% off, $299.10, and the order form is in the bottom right now, www.printondemandcoach.com/PPB, Peter Bravo. Okay. Now, the warning is this. I'm going to cap this at 50 people. Once 50 join, the deal's over. And it also closes Tuesday at 12 o'clock a.m. Okay, so 70% off, limited time, capping it at 50 people. The link's in the bottom right of the screen now. You're getting everything to sell personalized products year-round on your store. If you want to be profitable, you do have 2 options at this point. Option 1, do it alone. try to reverse engineer everything you just saw, get confused, get overloaded, overthink it, second guess yourself, waste time, waste energy, and struggle. Option 2, get this deal. Okay, the boot camp, I actually got to fix that. That's from an old one. Those bonuses are wrong. But the boot camp, all the bonuses, and the personalization software. So which option do you prefer? It's a complete no-brainer, right? People love these. Personalized products are awesome. A ton of money is made selling these daily. Is that a lot of money? Nah, not for the mass amount of training and support you're going to get. Plus, you've already seen how much even one product can make. Like, what, 100 times that? On that one T-shirt, it was like almost $300,000 it made, and the profit on that's like probably 10%. So, what's that? 30,000? Insane. Anyway, I have a goal. I want to teach you everything you need to profitably sell personalized products on your store and start making sales like immediately. Like, we're not talking a month from now, we're talking within 30 days. I'm giving you everything to get you there. You can try us alone, some of you will. This is for the ones that want to skip the school of hard knocks. I have a PhD from there and some probably brain injuries, I imagine. Who am I to teach you? I'm an experienced expert who has been through failed businesses in the past 18 years online, pivoted more times than I can count, and I love, love, love personalized products. I wish I started this 10 years ago. If you're not making sales, this is what you've been missing. Sell year round and get a huge boost during the holidays too. Any questions, contact that print on demand coach. What's the difference between now and later? Well, now you might be struggling and later you won't be anymore. So it is limited time offer. Once 50 join, it's gone. Don't wait on this. Be in that first 50 people. Now, some common questions I get all the time, and then I'll open it up if you have any too. So what exactly is it? It's 3 live training sessions, full setup over my shoulder, marketing with paid ads, marketing with free traffic, support in the group. I'm going to do products in this bootcamp that you haven't seen before, and I'm going to give you a Facebook ad method that you haven't seen before either. So when does it start and where are the sessions? So it's on GoToWebinar, which is actually what you're on right now. Session 1, Tuesday at 11. Session 2, the following Tuesday at 11, and then Tuesday at 11. So pretty much Tuesday for the next 3 weeks at 11. Do I need a store for this? Yes, you need your own online store. If you don't have one yet, I can help you with that too. I've got existing training on that I'll give you. Just ask, no problem. Works with Shopify, works with Etsy. I'm going to be focusing on Shopify because I'm not a big Etsy fan. I prefer Shopify because it allows me to run ads, do my own free traffic. I own it. I own my own brand. I'm not building somebody else's. Um, I actually fired up an Etsy store just to see if I could still do it, and I got it to 50 sales in under like 2 weeks. And then I got a message saying I didn't respond to somebody fast enough because I went to my trailer for the weekend or something. And I keep getting messages from Etsy saying how I'm not up to their standard for message response time and I need to improve that. And I'm like, okay. Like the guy, I answered him. It was just like 3 days later because I don't live on my Etsy store all day, especially on the weekend. It was a long weekend, I think. And then pretty much 2 days later, I get hit with a payment reserve on that store. And I'm like, are you kidding me? And my traffic now went from like going like crazy. I should show you guys the graph on that. Going like crazy with sales to falling off a cliff and it hasn't recovered. And that's Etsy. And you know what I can do about it? Nothing. I just got to sit here. And I'm like, these products are popular. I know people are buying them. They were buying them until you told me I didn't respond to somebody fast enough. And then you put me in a payment reserve. And apparently those payment reserves are what, 90 days? I don't know whatever. But why are you keeping my money? Like, it's just, oh, Etsy drives me nuts. You have no control. And they can just do stuff to you that is not going to happen on Shopify. Anyway, what happens after you sign up? So as soon as you sign up, you get access to the private support group. In there, there's a post that has access with like links to all of the bonuses, as well as a link to register for the live training sessions. And you can introduce yourself and you can get to know everybody in there. And that's kind of where it takes place. So there's like the welcome post in there with everything you need to get started. So, I mean, the question already comes up, will I make any money doing this? I mean, that's a goal. We're not doing this so you lose money. So yes, you will. I'm going to give you everything you need to start making money right away. Scale with paid traffic to your products, scale long-term with free traffic to your products, And we're going to be using the most up-to-date methods and AI to do all of this. So what personalization products will we be making? We'll be making our own versions of best-selling personalized products from Etsy, from other Shopify stores, canvas prints, platters, mugs, shirts, and more. And the engagement gift bootcamp is personalized ornaments. So there you go, ornaments, right? That's perfect. There's even, you could do personalized stockings coming up for, get them all set up on your store for Christmas too, which is amazing. And honestly, if you find one you want to make, I take requests. Because this is live, I have the ability to pivot to something that people want to see. I do have a plan in place, but if your product is better than what I'm planning, I might pivot to yours too. So what if you can't make a live session? No sweat. All replays are posted. There's a summary, clickable timestamps for every replay, which is something that I just started doing, which I think is very beneficial. And I've made it as easy as possible to do this bootcamp for you. So if you have more questions, fire me an email. But are you ready? Awesome. Can't wait to get started with you. If you're still on the fence, and then we'll close this out, I'll read through my 3 favorite testimonials. So Will, I've known Will for a few years, have a couple of his courses. You'll always learn something from him, whether you're at the beginning, intermediate, or advanced stage of your business. He teaches what's working for him now, teaches in a simple and easy to understand way. I was able to implement one of his courses, and within the first lesson, made my investment back. Oliver, I don't usually make public posts on Facebook, but feel I need to tonight. Will, you could be spending your time making money for yourself instead of creating such a great and insightful content. I truly believe you genuinely care and want to help people. You got me started with Print on Demand back in February. I'm already seeing great success. I've hit several bumps along the way, but just believe in yourself that you can do this and you will. Take care. And then Chris, I've been following Will for nearly 3 years now. To this day, I still think he's the best in the business when it comes to coaching print on demand and Facebook ads. Purchased a couple of his courses in the past, and they've been great. Everything he teaches has been battle tested and proven, so you can trust the strategies that he shares. Definitely follow this guy; you won't regret it. Love it. If you want more, there's the PPC coach site. I got to move that over to print on demand coach, but there's like 175 testimonials on there. I should probably get some more, but if you want 3 reasons, no problem. Here are 3 reasons you should get this, and then I'll end it. Number 1, highly converting. You have higher conversions versus generic products for a lot of the reasons we already talked about. Number 2, higher prices can be sold for higher prices, putting more money in your pocket and getting you more sales. Number 3, the definition of insanity. If you're not really getting is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results, but if you're not really getting sales, you cannot keep doing the same thing and expect different results. These personalized products separate you from the competition. Okay. Thanks for watching. I can't wait to help you succeed. You're buying something unique, training support, and some cool bonuses thrown in that tie directly into what we're doing. If you skip it, I'll call you crazy, but we can part as friends. Don't wait on this. It's a limited time offer. Let's get you profitable. I'll do everything I can to get you there. Thanks for coming on. I appreciate your time. Get in now if you haven't already. All right. That's it for me, but I'll take some questions if we have any. Then we'll close this off because it's almost lunchtime. And I think I got to let my dogs out. Uh-oh, 404. Oh no, that's not good. Hang on, let me try this. www.printondemandcoach.com PPB. Do I have the wrong URL? Nope, it works. Just double check that. 404 on your link. Oh, make sure you put the www in there. Yeah, I'm having an issue. If you go like this, printondemandcoach.com/PPB. Well, I don't know why it's working. But make sure you go www.printondemand. I got to get that fixed. There's some weird redirect in my DNS on my server. Make sure you type it in like that. www.printondemandcoach/PPB. It should work. It's working on my end. Okay, question. What's the monthly cost of the personalization software? What day and time are the sessions? Yeah, www. Just make sure, yeah, I'll try and get that fixed because I had a site on my own server for Print on Demand Coach, and the DNS that I put in, or that was on the server, without the www, it goes to the old site, or it used to anyway. Let me try this. Like if I just type in Print on Demand Coach, oh, it works now. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. That's weird. But yeah, I just put www.printondemandcoach.com/ppb. Okay, so the software has 3 different levels to it. I think the first one is like $10 a month, and the highest level is like $49 a month. But you got 30 days to get it working. If it doesn't work, you don't have to do it. You can cancel. You won't pay a dime. But the goal is to get it working so that you're like, you know what? I would pay like $1,000 a month for the software. To be honest, it's that good. So I have no problem recommending that to you, and I'll show you inside basically the first session. Well, you'll see it too inside the engagement gift bootcamp one because it's the same software that we're using. We're doing new products, and I'm going to add in another Facebook ad method that I've never shown before. So um, it's not like, oh well, if I get the engagement gift bootcamp and the Facebook ad bootcamp and the AI free traffic bootcamp, what do I need from this live one? Well, because it's all new stuff that I've never shown. All right, my friends. Thank you to everybody who joined. I appreciate it. And yeah, no more questions there. So I am going to go let my dogs out and get something to eat. Everyone have a wonderful day. If you need to think about it, you have basically, 3 days, 11 hours, 52 minutes, and 53 seconds to find out because this page will disappear basically Monday at midnight or Tuesday at 12 o'clock a.m., which is the same thing. So if you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, go to this page, fill it out. There's a thank you page, which will give you instructions on the next one that you can go to. And yeah, I'll get the replay up. Everybody have a wonderful day. Thanks again for coming, and we will see you all very soon.